This is a true story about a man who robbed a bank without violence and then vanished forever. In 1976, a group of ordinary workers, locksmiths, and small-time criminals carried out one of the most audacious bank robberies in history. They didn't use guns. They didn't threaten anyone. No alarms were triggered. No one was hurt. At the center of it all was a man named Albert Spaggiari. Spaggiari wasn't a criminal mastermind in the traditional sense. He wasn't rich. He wasn't powerful. He had a military past, strong opinions, and a deep resentment toward banks and the state. What he did have was patience. For months, his team worked underground literally. They dug a tunnel from the city's sewer system into the vault of a major French bank. They worked at night. They cleaned up after themselves. They mapped pipes, walls, and weak points. No one noticed. When they finally broke into the vault, it wasn't rushed. They had the entire weekend. Inside, they opened hundreds of safety deposit boxes. Cash, jewelry, gold, documents. They ate food inside the vault. They drank wine. They even left behind a message written on the wall. Without hatred, without weapons, without violence. By the time the bank reopened, millions were gone. The public was stunned. The police were embarrassed. And for a while, no one had any idea who did it. Eventually, someone talked. Albert Spaggiari was arrested and charged as the mastermind. During questioning, he didn't deny it. He talked freely, almost proudly. He gave interviews. He framed the robbery as a political statement, not a crime. Then came the trial. Spaggiari appeared calm, confident. He knew the evidence was strong. He also knew something else. During a court hearing, while explaining his role, Spaggiari stood up. He walked to an open window. No one stopped him. He jumped. Below, a waiting motorcycle took off. By the time authorities reacted, he was gone. He was never seen again. For years, rumors followed. That he lived under a false identity, that he crossed borders, that he was protected by sympathizers, that he watched the world talk about him while he stayed silent. The money was never fully recovered. Some of the people involved returned to normal lives. Others disappeared quietly. No dramatic ending. No final confession. Albert Spaggiari died years later, according to reports, but the circumstances were as quiet as his escape. No arrest. No prison. No final answers. A man robbed a bank in plain sight, humiliated an entire system, and walked away not through a tunnel, but through a window. And the question still hangs there. Did he plan the escape from the very beginning, or did he always know he would never stay to see the end?